Hello. What's poppin', bro? It's going on. I can't complain. I was literally just on live and it froze or whatever. So this is like, I had to like cancel that one and start a new one or whatever. So this is actually the second one. Like I was just on live a few minutes ago for like 20, 30 minutes. And then, I don't know, technology happened. And then, so how's your night going? How was that? What do you mean? The live? I thought it was good. It was all right. There was a few people in here, and then like all of a sudden, like the screen blinked, and then they were like, "Wait, what happened? What happened?" They couldn't hear me, so I don't know, I don't know. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah. So, but how's your night going, bro? Like, what's going on with you? I'm surprised to see you on. Like, I figured you'd be busy. Oh, Yaslene's coming? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yaslene's my niece, guys. My youngest niece. Oh, that's awesome. How long is she there for? If any of y'all are in here, when I this is my brother. So like I told you, when I say my brother, like this is the guy I'm talking about. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Like, and it's gotta feel so good they can come on their own. You ain't gotta pick them up, and that's awesome. But yeah, JJ, I don't know what happened. Like, I saw the screen blink, like it blinked, and then all of a sudden, like I saw your messages, like, what happened? What happened? What happened? I feel you, bro. That's awesome. I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Yeah, I could see it because I'm looking at it on my other account and I saw that I was like, oh shit, I'm frozen. We are back, Miss Ginger. Yes, ma'am. Oh, we finna turn up. Yeah, it was turned up just a few minutes ago, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like technology. She's gonna get her first tat on Monday. Nice. And she's gonna get it with her daddy. That's awesome. So yeah, my dad's taking me to get my tat. That's awesome. Maybe come boot, whatever. Come, I don't even know how to say that name. She had, but right, JJ. I'm mad at you. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dude. That's a moment though. You're like, I'm just old enough. I'm old enough now. Like, hell yeah, yeah. I remember Jada did that. Yeah, that's awesome. That is what's up. As you should. As you should. But we chilling over here. We just, we're on every Saturday night at 8 p.m. hanging with these awesome folks, Lexi and I. So like it's a ritual. Like Lexi says it. Like she's like, we're going live today. We have good conversation, man. Like there's some really good people in this live, in these lives, and like we just come BSing. Yeah, JJ. Lexi went to take Harley for a walk. Yes, JJ. Yeah, that's where she literally just came. Mike is in the chat.
Well, hello.
Yeah, she went. Harley was like, I gotta go. So
And she wrapped herself around a freaking thorn branch.
why are you there? Like,
Because
you didn't just come back from inside.
there was people coming
Oh,
in. Not much. Just, being young. Or at least pretending I am. No, am I okay? She wrapped the leash and I didn't realize that's what it was. And I went to grab it. So, like, they went in my hand.
how was your hand, by the way?
It's better.
That's better.
Yeah. It's still a little
What
bruised.
the hell you did?
Yeah, she was fine. It wrapped around the cord of the leash. Not.
So Yaslene's coming for a visit, and they're going to get their first tat.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we miss you too, bro. I told you I ain't got another bedroom, but the living room's yours, and you come visit.
Anytime. Anytime. And now she's wired.
Yeah, now Harley's like on like crack.
1 million.
I don't know. What about pooping? Does that to her? She feels loose. Yeah, she's lit. Yeah,
She comes back inside.
she comes back in from
just running through like
the potty, and she's like, woo-hoo.
In the morning when I take her out, before Carlos is even up, I take her out. And when I leave, I close the door to the bedroom, because if not, when she comes back, she comes in flying through.
Are you trying to be there in April? Oh, that's what's up. So yeah, my casa su casa.
Yeah, we'll be here.
We'll be here. I guess that's what it is, JJ.
I don't know.
I don't know, but she's been like that since she was a pup. Like, she takes a dump and she's like
Energized. It's like a nap.
yeah, like she's.
She's like all over the
Hold
place.
on, let me see. Hold on, look.
She's like, why are you watching me?
I'm trying to show you guys.
She's like, stop watching me.
she doesn't like the fact that we were. But yeah, so she is.
She's a character.
She is something else. She's a little diva, and she's been like that since she was a baby. Like, hey, Miss Maya.
Hey, Miss Maya.
She's been like that since she was a baby. My brother is the one that went with me to go pick her up, and I'm telling you, when the breeder got to us and she got out the car, she opened the hatch. There was one dog barking. Just one dog.
My girl.
And she was like, thank God you're taking my barker. And that was her words to me. I don't know if you remember that, Mike. Do you remember that? She was like, thank God you're taking my barker. And it was Harley. Like, Harley was literally throwing a fit because she did not. She was like, I know the hell y'all don't have me in the back of this car like this. Like, she was not happy. And she's like that to this day. Like, yeah, we literally, not me. Lexi did.
I claim it. It was me.
And Harley's been like that since she was a pup. She's been like that. Like,
she's something else. She's a talker. That's her talking right now.
Like, she's since day one. Like, that's who she is. Like, and let me tell you something. When she was a puppy, like, it gave us a run for our money. Like, we were like, oh my, it was something else. Like,
but she's my old lady now.
and now she's a grumpy old lady because she's turning 7 in a couple months. May 22nd, she turned
She's a
7.
grumpy old lady now. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
definitely.
JJ. She definitely put us to the test.
So like it was so bad that like we had taken her to PetSmart to do like the training, like sit in with the training, and like the trainer, we had to stop going because the trainer was like, she should be doing this by now, and we're like, well, she's not. Like I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like she's not having that.
She was like, "Oh, when you take out the potty, make sure you take it to the same place." Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see your comments till just now, Eva. That's the first comment that I've seen. Um, but yeah. Uh
Where were you,
uh
Kamabucha?
but like she was like she should be doing this and and we're like I'm like yeah, she turned 7. They turned 7 this year. Yep. We got them in 2019. And they were like we were like, well, our dog must be broken. Like she's not.
Definitely broken.
Yeah, so 49, yeah.
You can see it in her face if you look up close. She's got white hair.
We were like, our dog is broken. Like
She sure is.
she's not doing anything. And we stopped going. We were like, we're listening to this lady, and so you even sent an email and called Lexi and left a message. Did you?
My phone is sitting right here in front of Carlos.
Oh, that is. Yeah, I see the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, yeah, I love dogs. I've always been a dog lover. But yeah, it was rough. It wasn't until I tell you what eased it for us. Is it a boxer, Mike? Is your little one a boxer? I tell you what eased this for us.
Yes, JJ.
We were parked at a light, like not parked, but we were stopped at a traffic light, and this guy rolled up next to us who had like he was like had a few boxes over his lifetime, and he was like, "Oh my god, you guys got a boxer?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "How old?" And we told at the time she was like maybe 1.5 or something like that, and he's like, "Oh, she's like a puppy," and we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, have fun with that 3-year puppy phase. Oh, pocket bully, okay.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, have fun with that 3-year puppy phase. And we were like, bro, like 3 years of this shit? Like, really?
She's still.
And yeah, she still
has her moments.
And then one day we went to the beach and we went on vacation and we took her. And Lexi was outside for 2 hours trying to get her to go to the bathroom. And this guy had walked up to her. I left. I gave up. I was like, I'm going upstairs. Like, and this guy had walked up to her and he's like, let me ask. He's like, is that a female? And she's like, yeah. Oh, it's 4 with this dude. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. And we were like, yeah, she's like, yeah, it's a female. And he's like, yeah, I have a 9-year-old female, and she's still just exactly like that. And
like we go out and she's harassing me because she has to go out. So she'll sit at the door and she'll stare at me wherever I'm at because she needs to go, right? We go outside and she walks around for 15 minutes because it's not the right spot. And she sniffs and sniffs and she'll squat and be in the middle of the squat and stop herself, get up and go to another spot and try again. And I'm like, if you have to go so bad, why are we still walking around in circles? But it has to be like, Carlos will tell you the way I say it, like the moon and her ass have to be, they have to be like aligned in order for her to just go. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Going to the, I think boys are just like that in general.
Thing, yeah, because Gronk is the same way.
Because Loki was the same way. Like Loki was like, you let him out, and he did his business 1, 2, 3, and was like, I'm done. Yeah, like Harley is like,
Everything. A leaf. She thought she heard something. It stopped her right in her tracks.
and then the moment you get frustrated with her, nah.
Yes, JJ, literally. I'm telling you, we fight all the time, and I'm like, nope, the sun and her ass are not aligned. It's not gonna happen. Nope, we gotta move.
And then if you get frustrated,
and she hears you get frustrated,
like that's it. Now she's not going.
Now she won't go.
So literally, like she goes to the bathroom more times with mom and than me because like I get frustrated. I'm like, oh my god, Harley. And once she hears my voice elevate a little bit, she's like, okay, I'm not going.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, she would. I wouldn't be surprised because she's just, yeah.
I'm telling you, Mike, I think boys are just like, because Gronk is the same way. Like, he goes out, does his business.
Uh-huh. Harley be smelling roses, everything. Other dogs poop, pee, everything. She needs to see it all, feel it, smell it, all of it. She needs to know everything.
I'd be like, oh my God, bro.
And she hears Carlos take a deep breath. She knows he's frustrated. He's had enough of her. And she's like, all right, now I ain't got to go.
The last week, it ain't been so bad because it's nice outside. Like,
Yeah, Gronk is about his business. He'll go and that's it.
The last week has been nice. So, it's not a big deal. But when it's 20 degrees outside and you're like, bro, what are we doing? Like, yeah, exactly. So,
I don't know what her problem is, but
yeah, Harley, I'm telling you, she's been,
yeah.
Whew,
Every night, her and Carlos fight.
Every night we're fighting.
Because we go to the bed, and 5 minutes later, it never fails. He gets up because he has to go use the bathroom. And as soon as he goes in the bathroom and she hears the door close, she goes and she lays in his spot, on his pillow and everything. And then he comes out and she's just like,
I'm like, all right, like, I'm like, you gotta like get up now. And she looks at me like she paid for the bed. like she pays rent. I'm like, hello, like, get up, get your ass up, move over.
3:00 in the morning, he goes to the bathroom, she'll get in his spot. And I hear them fighting.
Nah, you haven't.
Did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
He sent us on a few lives when Tori was with us.
But yeah, like,
that is funny.
I'll take Jules. But yeah, like, it is. She is every night. Like, I'm like, because Harley doesn't. So like, people sleep parallel to each other, right? Like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, look at Jules. Old man face.
So freaking cute.
Harley wants to sleep like the short way in between us. She wants to sleep the short way in between us. Yeah, that's what she does. Like,
and then she becomes dead weight. Like she won't move, and if you try to move her, she's like.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at the picture now, and yeah. So like, she sleeps in between us the short way, and like, so she stretches and her arms are underneath. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? So I can't. I have a bad back. I've told you guys. So I constantly am shifting positions, and when she's up against me, I can't move, which eventually starts to get really painful. And once I'm in pain, now I'm cranky, and I'm literally at 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, get your ass out. I'm like, get out, move now. And like, I don't care. I guess JJ Cole for don't trust my kids. So yeah, so she's
something.
She's something else, but I couldn't live without her.
It is.
It is. Oh yeah,
I love
dogs are just
her. Like, yeah. There's nothing like the love of a dog. Like, her love is something.
It's painful.
It's painful, but
her love is painful.
There's no comparison. Like, she sees the car when I'm coming home and I'm pulling in, and as soon as she notices that it's me, like the excitement in her, like I can see it from the car. And there's just nothing like it. Like there's nothing like her love. Like it's crazy.
It's just painful.
It's just, she's a big girl and she thinks that she's a lap dog.
Yeah.
And I'd be trying to tell her, like, you're hurting me. And she's just like, I don't care. I'm leaning on you.
But that's why I include her in my videos. That's why, like, if I'm home or whatever and I'm like, yeah, we got to get shots of Harley. There's people that literally, I'm sure that there's people that literally watch the channel
just to see if she's going to start.
Just to see Harley. And I'm okay with that.
Hey, Mario!
Hey, Mario! What up, homie? High five. Fist bump. How was the visit with your suegra? Well, your suegra and his mother. How was the visit? How did it go? Oh, did you know? Hold on. What's the day? Did you know that? Hold on. Am I yelling? Oh, she's still here? Awesome. So do you know on Tuesday is Mario Day? Figure that out. See if y'all know how that works. But Tuesday is Mario Day.
Interesting.
Aww. Cutie pie.
Their face.
Tuesday is Mario Day. You know why? It happens once a year. It's the only day of the year that it happens. Yeah. March 10th. MAR10. Mario. And then March 14th is Pi Day. Y'all don't know that? Like, there's people that literally celebrate that stuff.
Well.
Now you can sleep well. There's people that literally celebrate that stuff. They literally celebrate. They be like, oh, it's Mario Day. So if you do MAR and then it's the 10th. So, and what's that spell?
Oh, wow.
So, see, like...
It's the messages.
Oh, hold on. So, see? Mario. March 10th. Like this, I found that out. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh, like there's literally that people make like a whole day out of it. Yes, and time does go by. I can't air this video because that just shot my brother's phone number on there. So after this live will not be going public. That sucks. Because right when I showed the camera, his damn the message popped up. I'm not buying him no gift, this guy. Can we, nah, I'm not gonna broadcast your number. Like, there's a bunch of sickos. I don't think any of these people would do it, but like anybody rewatch, there's sickos out there. Like, it's not that important. I won't, I'll private this the moment it's done. But, no, I'm not calling you a sicko. But there are sickos out there.
I mean, JJ, you know.
I don't know because like I don't like.
You don't go back and edit it.
Right, I don't have like I can't download it and put it in my editor and upload it again. Like it literally once the live is over, like it literally turns into a video. So I don't know. Like I don't have like effects where I can cut a scene. Maybe I can cut that part out.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Nah, we're not gonna
No,
do that. No, we're not
we
gonna do
don't
that.
want none of that.
Yeah, like I said, there's sickos out there. No, I'm gonna cut it out. I'll figure it out. I'll unlist it and then figure out how to cut that part out. And
Nope.
but
You know what you are, JJ. You know what you is.
yeah, we don't want people to be crazy.
Get cray cray.
Yeah, people are stupid. There's stupid people out there. So I feel you.
Yeah.
So, but you know, that's
That's Harley in a nutshell, guys.
yeah, that's exactly Harley in a nutshell. So, right, exactly.
Exactly.
We're
Yeah.
decent folks in here, but not everybody. And some people just do it just to
Just
they
because
they think the shit is funny.
they have nothing better to do.
So we don't. What you getting at?
JJ, why you feeling so like you taking this personal? What's going on?
But oh, bruh, I made some banging yellow rice today, homie. I made some banging yellow rice. I made yellow rice and salchichas and with corn, like corn in the rice. And this is the third time I make yellow rice in the rice cooker. And the first two times it came out okay, like it was edible and stuff. But this time it was. Lexi said it was as good as hers.
It was good. Promise, guys.
It was really good. Like I was putting tomato sauce in it because I thought that's what I seen mom do for years, and this time I didn't have tomatoes, so I was like, "Oh," and she lied. That's fucked up, JJ. Right, right, Eva. So this time I didn't have tomato sauce, and I don't know why, but in the rice cooker when I was doing yellow rice, I would put the same amount of water, but it always when I made yellow rice, it always seemed like there was more water than it needed, and I don't understand why. So this time, like I specifically like didn't add as much water, and like I said, I didn't put tomato sauce in it, and it came out amazing. It was really good. So I was happy about that. My mother I swear, I used to remember. I remember my mother using it. So
I don't either.
that's what I did. So I mean, that's what I saw her do. So that's what I did. But yeah, I just put sazon in it this time. I didn't put tomato. I just put sazon. It came out orange. It came out too orange, and then, like I said, I don't know. Like it.
I think it was just a little too much. So the rice got it got sticky. It's still wet and sticky.
I mean, it was a small can of tomato sauce, but I guess maybe even that was too much. Not the entire garden. So like we just didn't. I didn't add. I didn't have it, so I was like, well, let me just do it with sazon and see how it comes out. And then like I said, I specifically put less water in it. You can't do what for yellow rice? In the rice cooker, you're saying? Oh, I love my rice cooker. I think it was Shorty that said get a rice cooker, or maybe it was Eva. Somebody said get a rice cooker, and I love my rice cooker. And then I got a small one just for big enough for Lexi and I, so it's amazing.
And it makes more than enough.
And yeah, and it still makes. I only used 2 cups, and I still have there was still too much rice. So much so that's what we're saving, and that's what we're gonna eat tomorrow.
Huh?
A travel rice cooker? I guess it could be considered a travel rice cooker.
It's small,
Like
yeah.
it's small. Look, I show you. Look, it's
It's literally on the counter.
that's it on the counter right there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's on. That's it on the counter. Guys, do me a favor, please drop a like on the live. If you're enjoying yourselves, please drop a like. So.
Oh yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah.
small.
It's small.
But
You
it's
know.
more than enough, like for what we cook. I mean, it's just it's just us.
Oh yeah, like for what we do.
It's perfect. It makes just enough. Like I said, it makes more than enough.
I also bought like a small crock pot, like a small one, again big enough just for the two of us. I was like, we don't need,
Okay.
I feel you. You're not the only one that said that. Like, there's a bunch of people that have said that. I prefer to make rice the old fashioned way, and I mean, I kept experimenting. I was kept trying. And today it came out really good. So I was like, okay, now I know how to do it now from now on. So it came out really well. But it's just so much easier, man. Like, yes, hype, share, like, subscribe if this is your first time here. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so. Find links in the bottom. Um, but I like it's so much easier. Like I put everything in, I flip the switch, and I go about my business, and it turns off when it's done. So I'm like, arroz con gandules. I would try it. I would definitely try it.
I mean, he did yellow rice with salchichas and corn.
Yeah,
It came out really good.
it came out really good. I'm like, I will definitely. That says, and then there's no pegao, which I'm like, that's awesome. Uh, I don't know. We use canilla. That's the rice that we generally use. So, um, I don't have enough experience to tell you you can use any rice in it, but I don't see why not. JJ said make sure the rice is not plastic. Bro, I mean, there's the rice cooker. My rice cooker literally has instructions um, like there's levels in it in the bowl. Like it tells you if you put 3 cups, like it has water levels 1, 2, 3. If you're making brown rice, there's a level for that. And this mine came with its own like plastic spoon, so you don't scrape the nonstick. And then like I put everything in like normal, like salt, a little oil, and I hit cook, and when it's done cooking, it pops right up and it just stays warm until you unplug it. Yeah. Yeah, I do that. Why? Are you not supposed to put oil and water or salt in the rice cooker? Yeah, I do it. I cook the rice literally like
Like you were doing it.
just like if I was doing it in a carrero. Oh, like jasmine rice.
Oh, okay.
And you use long grain. What kind of rice
It's
is
long grain.
canilla? Long grain? Oh, okay. I mean, canilla is what I grew up. That's what my mom used to make. So, and it just so happens that Lexi liked the same rice. So I was like, all right. Now, don't get me wrong. Canilla is expensive. So like, that's like, okay, we got the money, we just got paid. Let's get the good rice type thing. Yeah, oh yeah. But sometimes we've had to get that, that cheap bag that just says rice on it.
Long grain rice.
It just
Just
says.
long grain rice. That's what he uses.
I know that brand, yeah. So I'm like, oh well. And then I made some fried pork chops in the air fryer. I use my air fryer though. I'm not a big fan of oily food. Like there are some things that you're like, okay, this has to be in actual oil. Tastes better that way, but I feel you. I feel you,
Exactly,
Eva.
Eva.
I feel you. Look, we were on welfare cheese. Like we used to. Let me tell you something. My mom, if there was a free line for something, my mom, and she can get away with getting it. Like we used to get we had a church that literally was right across the street from the building we grew up in, and they had like every Thanksgiving they would give out free turkeys, and we were online like. And my mother had a government job, and we were like, oh, except bacon. Well, bacon. Well, when I mean oily food is like like frying something in or bacon. It could be all greasy, but it's natural, like it's its own grease. Oh, okay, hell yeah,
Carlos likes cilantro, so.
yeah. I love cilantro. I'm using the happy rice. So we were out.
That cheese was the shit, though.
That cheese was the shit. Remember, Mike? Remember the can? Remember the big ass can of peanut butter? It was just a picture of a peanut and it said butter underneath it. I said I don't like oily food, Eva, and he said except for bacon. So he was saying that to me because that's in regards to what I said. But yeah, we used to get.
I love that cheese.
Yeah, we used to get. I'm telling you that big ass can, that big ass white can of peanut butter, and would just have a picture of a nut and say butter underneath it. I used to sit there and eat right out the. Yeah, we wait in line exactly. Like, hey man, like Tom's is tough, bro. Like you,
Gotta do
you,
what you gotta do.
you gotta do what you gotta do, homie. You act like you too good for it if you want to. Like, yeah, bacon is an exception. Like, it's like
I like bacon.
if it's its own grease, that's different to me. And I mean, still, like I try to drain out the grease as much as possible, but like adding like vegetable oil and stuff like that, like I try not to fry anything in vegetable oil. So I use my air fryer. Like I love fried food, but I use my air fryer for everything. That food was better than what we have in foods today. But crispy bacon isn't oily.
No.
Yeah, the Acme joint. Yeah, exactly. But ow, damn it. But we that food was better. I think damn near everything was better. The food.
No, not burnt, JJ. Crispy. Not burnt, crispy. Crispy. Just a little crispy.
That's why we don't like to eat out. Like we are so like we only eat out when we like okay like none of us feel like cooking or whatever, but we don't eat out a lot because I feel like the
A
food.
little crispy, a little
I
crispy.
feel like the food quality is just so bad.
Horrible.
Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose.
It's horrible. He's gone, guys. He's gone. I got rid of him.
I'm gonna have to steal one of your sodas because I'm thinking of getting a caffeine headache.
Exactly. And then the food is so damn expensive for crap. For nothing. Did anybody here, aside from JJ, because I know he did, because he already commented, but did anybody listen to the podcast? I wish I had one. What are you eating?
Granola.
Oh. You did? Awesome. Awesome. This episode got a few downloads.
7. Let me say that, and I'm not saying this to make fun of, but it was just my thought process. So somebody commented, one of our regular subscribers commented it, and they're like, because I linked Spotify and Apple, and she was like, I can't watch it. I don't have any of those. And I remember thinking, I was like, damn, what kind of phone you have that you don't have either Apple or Spotify? Like, I was like, what kind of phone you have?
It's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify, yeah. I'm a phone.
Eva!
I was like, what kind of phone she got? Like I said, I don't say that to make fun. I was just curious. Like, I was like, damn, you don't have Spotify or Apple? Like, I was like, podcasts come with Apple, and I thought Spotify comes with Androids. I was like, damn, what kind of phone she got? But I don't know if I can, hold on, let me see if I can link it in here. Who's that, Maya that said that? Let me see if I can link. You say you have Spotify? Let me see. I don't have Spotify on this phone, but let me, hold on. Let me see. Bear with me. I can't copy it.
Share. Copy link. Let me see if
Or maybe I could put the post in here. Is that what you're trying to do?
No. I was gonna link the Spotify.
I don't have Spotify on this phone. I have it on my Android.
See if it'll let me.
Well, there's the. Did that work? I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, there you go. That's better. Yeah, my post didn't work. I couldn't link the post, but yeah, there you go. Lexi just linked the Spotify link. My comment didn't even come through. I guess I can't do that. There are people who like swear
Thanks,
by.
Maya.
There are people that swear by Spotify. Like, I don't know. I'm an Apple fanatic. I love Apple products.
I listen to podcasts, but I do it through Apple.
Yeah, my brother swears by it. Yeah, I listen. I do everything Apple. I'm an Apple guy. I won't buy anything, but I always wait to see if an Apple version of something is gonna come out. I'm like, let me see what that looks like. Oh, Pandora. Okay.
I love Pandora.
Do you have to pay for songs?
He's saying like on Apple Music.
Well, how expensive is Spotify? Because I mean, Apple Music is only $11.
I have the free version of Spotify.
There's a free version of Spotify, but it's so horrible. The free version of Spotify is
That's what I
horrible.
have of Spotify. It's the free version.
Yeah, but you don't listen
But I
to a
don't
bunch of
listen to
things,
it.
right? Like if you're somebody who listens to,
Okay, so
Yeah, that's what I-
Apple's $11.99,
Yeah.
$11.76, something like that.
so like Spotify like has so like they have a free version, but it's so bad because what happens.
Well, I feel honored. Thank you.
So what happens is that so like it's free, but then you can only get so many downloads at once, and then there's like ad after ad, and then so like what they charge you, they don't charge you for the subs for to play the music. They charge you for the less friction of having to deal with all the stuff that comes with the free version.
Like, thank you. I actually got to do the next episode tomorrow.
Yeah. I like editing her stuff. Editing audio is so much easier than editing video.
One day, guys. One day, I'll do a video version.
And you pay? You have the free version, Maya, of Spotify?
Well, I'll sit down and talk, and when I get to that point, like Patreon or something.
So let me tell you something else. A part of our conversation that I told Lexi. Like she said to me, she's like, you're so. She's like, I'm jealous. And I said, why? I said, of who? And she's like, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying because that's what they sell. They sell. That's how they get you to pay for it because it's so full of ads that you're like, bro, like fine, I'll just pay so I don't have to. But anyway, so she's like, I'm jealous because you don't have to go to work. She's like, you make what I make now and I work and you don't have to. So I told her, I'm like, well, stop going to work. Like, find you a work from home job and like don't go to a 9 to 5. People put this emphasis on real job, like, which I don't understand because any job that pays me and I have to pay taxes for
It's a job.
is a real job. So that's what, yeah, JJ, that's what we're trying to, which again will align with our goals because of what we're trying to do, in the future. That I'm like, stop going on 9 to 5, man. Find something that you can work from home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, I still don't know what's gonna happen with where I am right now. March may be the last month, the last full month. Anywhere after March 31st, we don't know what's gonna happen. So of course, I've been going hard looking for work. And Yeah, that's what I like. The work from homes that I apply for is that is hospital, like doing claims and stuff like that, like data entry, answering phones, that kind of stuff. But I'm not a spring chicken, and this job is, my body's like, ma'am, we can't be doing this 6 days a week, because that's the other thing. I'm slaving 6 days a week, because I don't have an assistant, and now that they don't know what's gonna happen, they're not gonna hire an
That's what
assistant
I'm
for me.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, the hell with that. Like,
So it sucks, but I'm tired. My body, like mentally, I'm good. Like I'm not, but the physical part of it, like my body's like, I come home and I'm like, I'm in pain. Like my body hurts.
every
Like
day.
like day before yesterday, I could barely walk. Like my shin was on fire. So much so, like Carlos had to go get ice and ice my leg and massage. Like it was a lot. Um, I'm 50. I'm not 25. So my body's like, you need to slow down, man. But
So yeah, we had that's part of our conversation too. There, we were like, I was like, I don't want you to go. Like, I don't want you to have to go somewhere, and then you're out of the house 60 hours a week. I'm like, find something, find something that you could do here, so that you can work on the things that you want to work and build on, until eventually you don't need to do that, and then you could just focus on the things that you want to do.
that's understandable.
Yeah, like, and this is 2026. There's plenty of ways to make money online. Like, you just gotta find what works for you and do it. And but I'm like, Harley don't want you to go to work. I don't want you to go to work. Um, I'm like, sit here and and when you work from home, if you get the right job, you can go anywhere with that. And yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, one thing that I've been saying for years is like, us being the age group that we are, like all of us is, we were almost designed to work a certain way, that work had to be look like this and be this and stuff like that. And it kills me when people, I hear like older folks be like, oh, well, Gen Z don't want to work. And I'm like, no, they just don't want to break their back for 40 hours a week for peanuts. Like, not when there's so many other ways to make money. I mean, some of them don't want to work, but I can say that about any of our generations, that there's just some people that don't want to work. People don't want, and then everybody's like, oh, well, get you a real job. But like I said, if I'm paying taxes and you're paying me, then it's a real job. And what I don't understand is, isn't the goal to work as the least amount as possible and make the most amount of money? Like, who wouldn't want to do that? So you're mad at me because I only work 15 hours a week and I make $100,000 a year? Like, that makes you mad?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. I was just about to say something like that. Like, it's, yeah, like, I don't have a problem working. Been working since I was 13. Like, I don't have a problem working. I've always worked. It's just, you work and you bust your ass and you do so much, and then you have shit like what I'm dealing with now, where I don't even know, like, they still can't even give us a date. They can't give us a for sure about anything. It's just, it's gonna happen. And, and we are already, like, most of us have prepared ourselves. Like, they're just gonna come one day and be like, it's tomorrow. Like, that's what they're gonna do. Because that's just the way it's gonna go. Like, at this point,
Which
that's,
is so,
yeah, like, we know that that's how it's gonna go. But it sucks because you do so much and you give so much of yourself, and then you can't even enjoy yourself because you're working 60 hours a week. So it's like you're working just to pay bills and live, because you don't have time for anything else.
you live so you can work so you can live.
Like, I'm doing freaking 6 days a week, and on Sundays, Carlos can tell you, like, I'm on this couch, I don't move. Like, I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah. And That's what I've been saying that for a few years
I
now. I'm like,
drive an hour there, and then I'm there from 9 o'clock until 6 p.m., and then drive an hour back home.
I told her
And
that
just
when I worked in my last career. That I was saying that. I said that's one of the reasons why I had such a problem. It was like,
and then we're gonna get old, and all this money that we've been putting into Medicare and all of that, I'm gonna get none of it. By the time I go to collect it, it's not even gonna be. It's not gonna be there. It's
you
not even
work
gonna
30
be a
30
thing
years of your
anymore.
life, and then you have to qualify for
Yeah,
Medicaid. Like I have to
it just
qualify for Social Security. Like it's frustrating.
yeah, it
So I
sucks.
told her, I was like, find you, you know, find you something so that literally she can focus on her podcast and anything else creative that we can get into and build on our own, so that eventually we can leave this stuff alone and then we can do whatever it is that we want. I'm like, that's the goal for this channel. Like I try to build this channel so that eventually I can live off of it, and because this is like, it's so frustrating, man. Like people are laying off people left and right.
Yeah.
Businesses are closing. Like every day, I hear about another business close. There's a company in North Carolina that's closing, and that's 200 jobs gone. Like there's nowhere for those people. The business is closing, and those 200 people no longer have jobs. Lowe's was talking about not a couple weeks ago. We're hoping to be there within 10 years. We're hoping that we're either somehow like we become like really famous content creators or something, that we're good, or we're have thriving businesses online that we can go and
Oh,
what she said.
about the animal sanctuary.
Right, yeah, we want to do that. So like that's the
That's
goal,
that
man.
would
Like
I would love to do something like that.
I'm tired, man. I'm broke my back for. Right, it's the one thing that I'm making anymore. I broke my back for 17 years, and now And then we got the oil changed in the car a couple months ago or a month ago, whenever it was, and the guy was like, he was like, man, we're hiring, like, and I was like, yeah, I know, I applied here a bunch of times, and he's like, oh really, like, he's like, he's like, let me get your number, like I'll give it to my manager and whatever, and I'm like, I started thinking, I'm like, dude, like, I'm not coming to be a loop tech. Like, I was a district manager. I've been in this industry almost 20 years. I said, I left as a district manager. I'm not coming back to start over. And he literally looked me dead in the face and was like, well, that's why you haven't got a call back. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, so you're saying that I should, an industry that I've been in almost 20 years, and I should just start all over again? I was like, yeah. All right. I was like, no, don't give your manager my number. Like,
Yep, that's the world today, guys. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Oh yeah, he was dead serious.
yeah, he was dead serious. He's like, oh, that's why you haven't got a call back. I'm like, oh,
Like, you've realized that my husband's 47 years old. He ain't
yeah.
go back to being a lube tech? Like, are you kidding me? Even if he wanted to, he physically couldn't. Like, there's no way. Yes, tomorrow's an off day, thankfully.
She literally asked me, she was like, do we have anything to do tomorrow? I'm like, no, babe. Like, you can lay on the couch. I'll cook. Even on her days off, like, I try not to let her cook or whatever. I'm like, it's your only day to rest. So,
But yes, tomorrow I'm off, which is great. Oh, excuse me. And then Monday I'm working in Fayetteville, so I
So
don't have to drive.
you hear that? We're trying to be really famous content creators and make lots and lots and lots and lots of money. So please share
So that I can retire.
so that we can retire. So that please share this out. Share it, like, subscribe if you haven't. We're pretty cool people. And just so you know, we want to really do good stuff with the money we get. Like,
Oh, definitely. That's exactly what's gonna happen, Eva.
no, she's not watching crime shows. She's been on this. She's been on a kick. She's been watching a show called Bridgerton.
Oh, it's finished. I watched.
Oh, really?
The season that just came out 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I finished it.
and you finished Victoria too?
No. I do have something to watch.
But if she didn't have those shows, she literally
Would be watching.
be
crime
watching
shows.
like the first 48 or something like that.
I love watching those.
Yeah,
crime
so
shows.
like I told you guys, if I ever just don't show up on live one day.
Yeah, Bridgerton is freaking amazing. I started watching the Queen, that one. I'm waiting for the new season to come out, and I started watching Victoria. If you haven't watched that one, you need to start. Like it's really good, really really good.
Content, if
Yes,
you,
Maya.
I'm not all content creators. I'm not gonna say like it's
Yes,
just like a
Queens
get
are
rich.
it. Yes.
But yes, there are content creators that make. There's a 7-year-old. No, I think he's 5-year-old little boy that plays with toys and makes like $7 million a year, something like that. Content creating is a business, and people don't think about it like that, but it's a business. It's not just like there's whole decisions I have to make. Like it's not just let me record something and throw it up, and like it's a whole business. And I mean, if you treat it that way, it can be very, very good. If I thought I could do it, boy, believe me, I would. Yeah, like
That's
this.
wild.
Like it's a whole business. Unfortunately, Maya, a lot of people who do YouTube do it because they think it's a get rich scheme. And again, it can be very lucrative, but YouTube is not easy.
And let me just say that being a content creator of any kind, any niche, it doesn't matter. Is not an easy thing. There's a lot that you have to deal with as a content creator. I've never, like, it was when I was in my business, when I was doing my business, I was creating content, just to put my business out there. And I had a lot of hateful comments on TikTok. Like, people were commenting about my weight, just, really disgusting things. Content creation is not for the weak because people are really, really disrespectful.
Right, JJ, yeah.
Exactly, JJ.
It's not, like I said, people think it's,
It's not easy.
people think it's like, oh, but it's not easy. Like,
It's
there's,
not a job. No, it's a job, and it's a job where you have to deal with a lot more crap than you do a 9 to 5. I tell you that, because it can get real ugly, real just, yeah. It happens. I've seen it.
do I get bullied? I mean, I've had like smart comments, and see, so here's the problem: is that I'm the type of person that.
Hello from Australia.
We worldwide, baby. Hello, what was her name?
Hello.
Pauline. Was that Pauline? I saw.
Thank you.
Pauline, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and it means the world that you feel like that. That is something we strive for that kind of vibe, and I'm glad that you resonated with it. So thank you so much, and welcome to Australia. Or us welcoming to Australia. Yeah. So let me say that I'm the type of person that claps back. I'll battle wits with anybody. But the problem is that when you're the channel owner and you're the content creator, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Because then that sets a tone and that sets a vibe, and
Yeah.
that those that makes people feel uncomfortable. So you can't respond like that. You know what I mean? So it's hard. But that's why I got to the point where literally I hide people from my channel. When I see stuff, like I just hide them from my. Okay, well, clearly you don't need to be a member of my channel, and I hide them. So hiding them, what that does, it doesn't block them, but what it does is that they still can see and watch and comment, but else can see them. So it's like they're shouting into a void. They think that they're being seen and heard and whatever, but they're not. Like it's like shouting into a void.
Yeah.
And my block game is strong. Like I'd be like, I just don't have time for it.
Content creation is
Well, and another thing is that Ms. Maya, and I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but like I make it a point to 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 block that kind of thing from my channel. I make it a point to block that kind of thing from my channel. Like there's like I have certain words that you can't use, you can't say or whatever. Like you try to type it and it'll get blocked. And JJ wears big boots, and that's exactly why. But I make it a point that I don't want.
AJ's our disposal guy.
I didn't create this community or want to build a community so that it could be toxic. Like
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. Like I don't. That's not.
But yeah, people can be really cruel.
Yeah,
People can be
but
disrespectful.
like we used to get comments like, you were broke? How did you maintain your weight?" And I'm like, "Oh." So, I would say stuff back, but then like I said, like, if you're trying to build a business out of it, like you can't do that. That hurts you more than right, and my brother does that too. Like I literally when I want to say something, I literally tell my brother and I let him say it.
Yeah.
But when people are like, "Well, how did you maintain your weight?" And I've said some nasty things back, like in retaliation. But again, like I'm the one being watched, not them. You know what I mean? So
Exactly, Eva. And that's the way that it should be. That's the whole purpose, is to have that, to be able to talk and be free and, nobody gets bullied, nobody gets disrespected. It's all about fun. But yeah, people are. And let me tell you something. I had just started like making videos and stuff for my business because I knew that I needed to do that in order to get it out on TikTok. And it was probably like maybe my 5th or 6th video, and it was a guy, and he's like, has anybody told you that you're fat or something to that effect about me being a big girl? And initially, obviously it hurt my feelings, right? Because I'm like, well, damn, I'm promoting my stuff and that's what you saw. Like you're paying attention to my weight and not what I'm trying to show. And of course it's like, well, is that what everybody else is seeing? Because this idiot said what he said. And I told Carlos, like, this person said blah, blah, blah. And he's like, fuck that shit. Like, he was like, don't pay that shit no mind. Like, and I'm like, so of course, now I'm like, after the whole a little hurt type thing, I was like, you know what? I commented back, made sure he read it, and then I blocked him. And then I made a video about it too. Like, it's on my TikTok. Like, be nice. Like, what? It doesn't cost you anything to be nice.
I've told people, and don't judge me for this. I don't mean to be. I don't want to sound harsh, but I've literally told someone, he's like, "How did you maintain your weight?" And I'm like, "Well, every time I screwed your wife, she made me a sandwich, and that's what happened." So, but like I said, you can't.
Thank you, Pauline.
You can't. You can't.
Exactly, JJ.
You can't do stuff like that. So like you have to.
Yeah.
You have to like.
I wanted to say so many things. I wanted to. Yeah, he said that. He did say that. And he was proud of it too. He was like, "This is what I said."
But you can't. When you're the content creator, Like you can't do stuff like that.
You gotta
So
be, you know.
like I just block them, and like I said, I don't tolerate it on this channel. Like
You still have soda there?
no. Everybody comes in and everybody communicates with each other, and you can't, because again you're trying to build a business. Like if all I cared about was posting videos, then yeah, it wouldn't matter, but I'm trying to build a business. And when you're trying to build a business, you can't be doing certain stuff like that. Like you're trying to be credible and stuff like that. So
I
you
can
know what I
see you
mean?
doing that, JJ.
Sponsors and brand deals and stuff, they're not gonna want to mess with, they're not gonna want to deal with you, and you're being ratchet
Yeah,
on.
people are just, I don't know. It's just, so yeah, being a content creator is not easy. And let me just say that's a lot of the reason why I've always been like so not wanting to be in the camera. Um, because I don't have that kind of thick skin. I don't feel like I do. Um, I take things personal and I want to snap and I want to just, and I want to come back. So, um, but Carlos has helped me in the whole, you gonna be in this camera. I don't
Well,
care what nobody say.
I make sure that I do things that makes her feel comfortable. So like I get her some from certain angles and stuff. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like if you do that, you'll get thrown off. And again, if you're trying to be, unfortunately, it's part of the game. Like people hide behind their keyboards and their camera, and because if they said what they said in front of most people, that should have get them punched in the mouth. Like, but you can't. And then if you and you notice, like the people who do that, like they don't have profile pictures,
Oh yeah,
they don't have real names. So it's like, first of all, you're an idiot for what you said, and you're a coward because you can't even say what you say and let people know who you are. But people. So like I said, I don't tolerate it. Like I'm like, oh, okay, block, and I keep it moving. I've literally blocked subscribers. Like I've literally blocked like subscribers. I'm like, oh, really? That's how you feel? Then clearly you don't need to be subscribed to my channel. And
yeah.
I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies.
It's hard. It's hard. It's not. It's and with starting the podcast, I'm like, I want to create a TikTok for the podcast. I want to put it out there. I want to do that, but that means that I have to make videos. Like I have to put myself out there.
I've had some.
And
I've had some that have like smart comments and stuff like that. That that I'm like, all right, well,
we don't need you around.
I'm like, all right, well, you don't need to be here. I made a whole video about it. I'm like, well, clearly, and you don't need to be here. I'm like, you can go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate that. Like, so, people. Like I just said what I said. I put all this effort into the video, into what I created, and the only thing you focused on is my weight. Like,
It's saying something
and
has
saying
nothing to
something
do with
like,
the video.
yeah, like whatever.
Yeah, it just. But it's not for the weak. I tell you that.
But yeah, like I said, it's not. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, and I've worked twice as hard doing YouTube than I ever did at my 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, I see that all the time. I'm okay with differences in debate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. We can have differences of opinion. You can feel a certain way about something and I feel differently about it. That doesn't mean that we can't be friends or that I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. We can share the same space. Until the point where you get disrespectful.
Right. Now you get disrespectful.
Now that's a whole different thing. And like I said, I don't have that kind of skin. Like I want to I just want to lash out. So yes, very narrow-minded people.
Pauline, you are a member? Well, thank you for being a member. When did that just happen? And I not noticed that?
I don't know. Exactly. Like, like there's no need
Right.
for the extra. Like we can disagree, we can agree to disagree and move on. Nobody has to be disrespectful, nobody has to be rude, nobody has to threaten anybody. Like say what we need to say and we move on. But some people just, and then the thing about it is that in most of these cases, they're not even like they're not questioning what it is that you're talking about. Or for example, my video, I was showcasing products that I was, that I was actually selling, that I was hand making. And that the person didn't have nothing to say about my products.
Thank you, Miss Pauline.
Nothing to say about the products, didn't even comment nothing about the products. It was all about me. And I'm like, dude, that's not what the video is about. The video is not about me. Like, I wasn't talking about myself, none of that. I was talking about my products. And all you could focus on was that I was a big girl. Like, I literally responded, I was like, I know my size.
Oh, okay.
I don't need you to tell me.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now. But, yeah, exactly. Like, and, unfortunately, the bigger you are, the more it's going to be. And I mean, like, in the channel size, not personally. But, the larger channel you become, like, the more you're gonna have to deal with it, and you just have to pace yourself and protect yourself, and set boundaries and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't care. Like I would literally tell people like unsubscribe. Like I don't want to sound like nasty when I say that, but I would literally tell someone like get the fuck out of my channel. Like I don't have like. And I will block you. Like, I don't have time. Like, because not only does it affect you, but it also affects other subscribers that that enjoy your content. And, then they start seeing, people are asking like, wow, why did you delete that? Why did you delete that comment? But if I leave this comment up, then that tells other people that it's okay to do that. And I'm like, no, like it's not okay.
And
like
then the other thing is that you don't want that back and forth, right? You don't want to leave a comment like that in your comment section and now others are chiming in, whether it be to disagree and argue or to agree and continue the argument. So it's best to just.
Well, you're not the only one, JJ. That's why I didn't say no names. He asked me why did I delete the comment.
We still love you.
We still love you too.
It's okay.
But, it's like if you do that, like then you allow people to, continually, and I refuse. I'm not going to do it. Like I will literally, I have no problem. I don't care if you're subscribed or not. I will block you.
It's a cruel world we're living in. Like people are just mean, like just so mean for no reason, just because.
And let me tell you something. Putting yourself out there in itself is hard. Like
it is.
You don't see what I don't post. The stuff that doesn't. When I post myself from a certain angle and I'm like, Jesus, I look huge or something like that. Or whatever. Or I don't see that stuff because I cut that stuff out or whatever because and not because I'm ashamed of it, but because I just don't want the comments. You know what I mean? Like I just don't want to get in have to have those comments, you know what I mean? So there's certain things like, because we're big folk, like, there's certain pictures I won't use or whatever, or, or I try to purposely, position a picture so that you can't really see or tell or anything like that. And again, it's not because we're ashamed, it's because because
don't get it twisted, I love me.
Yeah, I love me too. Like
I love me. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, JJ, sometimes.
No, those are my private library. Nice.
Amazing, Maya.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
56 pounds. That's not something to sneeze at. Like,
sometimes
sometimes you gotta be like that. Like studies have shown that it do be like that sometimes. Like
sometimes you just gotta.
So again, Like I try to minimize, and not because I'm worried about what
Drop it
people
like
think
it's
or
hot.
whatever, but I'm like
Insert song here, JJ. Drop it like it's
I'm not
hot.
I just don't want the comments, I don't want the comments to go back and forth. So, oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. So, believe it or not, I don't eat we're not big eaters. I took a medication. I take psych meds, and 90% of psych meds,
Yeah.
the side effect is
Unfortunately.
weight gain. And when you deal with Looney Tunes like I do, like I got to the point where I was like, you know what, my mental health is way more important to me than what I physically look like. So, but when I started taking my psych meds, I was like 120, not even 130 pounds, and then within
What
it,
was the word last week
what word? Huh?
from the live?
There was a
Eva,
word.
do you remember? Eva, what was the word?
There was a word.
Yes, remember that Tori was like, now we gotta say it in every live.
Retinal. Rectal.
He said it, guys.
No. JJ was here for that one.
He said it,
No,
guys.
well, no. Last week or the week before? Last week Tori wasn't there. So
No, it was when Tori was here.
okay,
It was.
so it was rectal. When I said rectal, and then that's.
Ay, ay, ay.
It wasn't last week. It was the week before.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the
you
week
weren't
before.
here. Yeah, it was. It wasn't. It wasn't last week. It was the week before. But I said something about. I meant to say retinal scan, and apparently I said rectal.
And JJ caught that. He was like,
Yeah, exactly. Mario said, "There it is." Yeah. Yeah. So it was but yeah, man. Like so, content creating is not. It's not easy, man. So I appreciate all you guys' support.
we had laughs that night, though.
Oh yeah, we went to bed. My stomach
Oh my
hurt. Like I
God.
was like, oh my god.
Like, that was. Whew. We laughed that night. He was like, not tonight.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
you alright?
Yeah.
Did you
I'm
fart?
good.
So,
No.
oh.
Hello?
If you did, you're human.
No, I did, but I didn't.
Women fart. It's okay.
I know this. I'm a woman.
Just saying.
What the hell?
Dinner. Oh, Lexi took a picture. I want a picture.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Women fluctuate. I said, Lexi, don't put that on me. Let me tell you something. It took her.
Farted.
We were together. We had to
Pork
been.
chops.
We had to been together like 8, 9 years before she did that in front of me once. When we first got together, I knew she had to like go to the bathroom because when I would go to work, like she would usher me out the house really quick. She'd be like, "All right, come on, go to work." Like, and I used to think,
out.
to myself, "Oh, she's got to go poop. She's gonna go blow it up when I'm not here."
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Means you're just, that's right. Means you're just so it's a gas.
Oh my gosh. Cause we ain't got no sense. I did not. How did I start it? He started it. He said I farted.
The papas have great body systems.
And then yeah, exactly. And then you finished it.
But yeah,
Dare you?
that was funny. I literally make fun of her when she goes
Oh,
to
she
the
said
bathroom.
poopers
When she goes to the bathroom, I literally make fun of her.
all the time.
She like, thanks, babe. It's funny.
It's not.
It's
really
funny.
not.
It's funny.
It's really not.
You're human. We're humans. Like, it happens. She'll be like, come on, babe, go to the bathroom. Go to work. Yeah, we all do it. Like, Some
people don't have butts.
It's a thing.
How do they use the bathroom? They don't have butts.
Maya says she can't hold in green leafy vegetables.
She what?
She can't hold in green leafy vegetables. I'm feeling. Let me tell you something. I don't know.
Sensitive like that.
Not to like I'm not like terribly old or anything, but as I got older, I can't even like when I eat, I gotta be in like close proximity to the restroom. Like,
yeah, that's now because it wasn't like that before.
Like in close proximity, I gotta be like 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, now. Before it was like whenever. Yeah.
Because the green veggies make my sweat smell.
Who said that?
Maya said it comes out within an hour. I feel you. Like you just,
Watch JJ say something about I went to use the bathroom or something.
And then when you drink coffee in the morning, like that's like
Especially Cafe Butelo.
especially Cafe Butelo. By the time you put your cup in the sink, you're like, all right, I gotta go.
We're really having this conversation.
I mean, hey, like we're all adults. Like it happens. Eva said that's the best Cafe Butelo.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Lexi loves it. Cafe Butelo.
It's my sh. It's my sh.
That's her
It's my shit.
She Lexi is a coffee. I bought her all these little like coffee stuff. I bought her like the mug. I for a long time, Jaja, I didn't like the smell of coffee. But I bought her a little mug because the one she had, AJ gave her, and it was cracked. Like
like 7 years.
It was cracked. Like it's like in a couple places. So I was like, I'm gonna get her a mug, and then she had a thermos or whatever it's called, a travel mug. That she was complaining about. She was like, it's starting to leak now and stuff. So I ordered her one. Oh, Lexi can literally have a cup of coffee right now and be asleep in 10 minutes. Like, coffee does nothing to Lexi except, like, give her, like it's all, like, mental, psychological for her. Like, it literally does nothing to her. It has no effect. Like, I've literally watched her have a cup of coffee and then take a nap. Like, but if that woman don't have coffee, whew.
It's a problem. Don't mess with my coffee.
Maya says she loves a cup of coffee. It's bitter to her, but she pours a pint of cream into it. Like Lexi, well, I'm telling you, there was one day in 2017 we had a hurricane come through, and we lost power for 17 hours, and she could not make coffee. And when I tell you, it was probably the first time in our relationship that she really pissed me off. Like I was like, at one point, like I was like, get in the car, we're going for a drive, and she's like, where are we going? I'm like, I don't know. We're gonna find somewhere that has coffee, and we literally drove around, and luckily, after like 20 minutes, we found the spot where she went in and literally made some coffee, and it was good. It was good coffee. Eva would be rolling through the lanes at the supermarket because Eva says she gets hyped on coffee. But
it don't do nothing. I just love it.
but yeah, so that day I was really upset. Like she was like snappy and whiny and I'm pouting. I was like, get in the damn car. We're gonna find some coffee somewhere. Somewhere somebody's making coffee. Like, and luckily we found a spot. So
I can't function without coffee, guys.
she can't. Like now I'm like
he makes sure I have coffee.
I'm like, yeah.
He be checking it.
Like if I go to make a cup of coffee and I notice there's only like 1 or 2 pods left, I won't have coffee. I'd be like, no, I'll leave it for you until we go get more. She's like, no, baby. I'm like, no, nope. Nope. I'm like, nope. She don't have IED, but you would think she does
when I ain't got
when
coffee.
she ain't got coffee.
I'll be like a witch.
Somehow I become the sane one. I'm like, babe, like, yeah.
It's not that serious. I'm like, yes, it is. It's very serious. Coffee is important.
So I'm gonna put it in perspective to you. I've watched her quit cigarettes cold turkey, and I've watched her not go have a cup of coffee in the morning, and I would rather see her quit cigarettes than not have a cup of coffee. I would rather deal with her like that. Like,
yep. It's bad.
It's that bad.
It's bad, guys.
Look at me. Do I look like I'm exaggerating? Like, I ain't playing. I'm telling you, like, Eva says she agrees with you.
Coffee is life.
I'm telling you, like, man.
Coffee is life for me. I get up and that's the first thing I do. I start my coffee maker. Then I go brush my teeth, use the bathroom, all that. I sit down, I drink my cup of coffee, watch the news, and before I leave, I make another cup of coffee to take with me for the road.
Mm-hmm. Every morning. Every morning. And I don't even bother her. I'm like...
Every day. Got to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, like I'm dead serious. Like I'm like, no, we need to, like, when I see that there's no coffee, I'm like, holy shit, like DEFCON Delta right now. Like, we've got to get to the store. I'm like, yo.
I am.
Coffee don't do that to me. Like I like a nice cup of coffee in the morning, but it's not like I mean, there are sometimes I don't have coffee. And the only thing that sucks is that I get the lack of caffeine headache. So like I drink it sometimes just to, so I don't have a headache, but like it doesn't do that to me at all. Like once in a while, like, like I said, I like to get up and sit and have a nice warm cup of coffee, but and Lexi's the type of person that at 90-degree weather she'll have a cup of coffee. I'm like,
yep. Like I have to have my coffee. And my coffee in the morning, like, I mean, I can have iced coffee, in the middle of the day just because I feel like having that.
She's a damn now once.
But my first cup of coffee in the morning needs to be hot coffee. Like,
Yeah, she literally.
Oh yeah, I did.
Well, and you know what? Like
I have a travel
we have a travel coffee thing.
Keurig.
Yeah, we have a little travel coffee Keurig that makes 1 cup of coffee,
And I take it with me.
and she takes it with her. We'll go to when we know we're traveling. We'll go and buy like a little small thing of K cups, and she ain't playing. Listen, look at me. She's not playing. I'm dead serious. Yeah, see? She ain't playing. She's like that. That coffee. She will forget underwear, but she will not forget her damn coffee maker. I'm telling you.
My coffee is
Right, JJ. Right.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So the other day, I took her to work, or we were. What was it? Something. That morning there was only 2 pods left. No, there was only 1 pod left, and I was gonna make a cup of coffee. And she's like, "No, but go ahead, make it." And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "This is. I'll leave it for you. I have to be with you all day tomorrow." Like,
It's like I'm not dealing with you. That's bad.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm like, "Oh my god, babe." And that's just. There's not many things that do that to her, but when she doesn't have coffee, like
It's bad.
that's it. That's
And like I tried, like I've, had obviously moments where I'm like, oh gosh, there's no coffee, and I didn't realize it. And I try to control myself. Like I try to just keep cool, and and I just can't. Like my body just be like, where is the caffeine? Like where's the coffee? What are you doing? And I be stressed the hell out.
she be stressed. I'm telling you, like it's her. I'm telling you.
I admit it.
She's been sitting here with us. I'm telling you, she is like. I'm like, I don't play. I don't play. I'm like, I don't play. Like I'm like, I need to make sure. Babe, we need anything? Coffee. Like you need to get you some coffee.
It's like you only got 2 pods left.
Y'all saw the Christmas video? You saw? Did y'all see the size box my daughter bought her? Like, it's that serious.
My bat weights. Not yet. Even my kids will tell you, like, for Christmas, that's what they did. They went and bought me this huge box of K-pop of pods, coffee pods. Want to make me happy? Buy me coffee.
and we spend, we haven't done it in a while, but we spend good money on coffee makers. Yeah, yes. She probably won't, but sometimes I feel like she gets up on her days off. Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, she's gonna be up
Drinking coffee.
drinking coffee. Ain't got no business being up at 6 in the morning tomorrow. But sometimes I feel like she wakes up just to drink coffee.
I do.
She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go drink coffee." I'm like, "Babe, like sleep," and then she'll wake up, drink coffee, and then go back to sleep for a few hours.
Need my coffee. Wake me up right out of my sleep. Wait, you haven't had coffee yet? What's going on?
Might as well now. Like, yeah, she's. Would she? She does every day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I fight with her to drink water. I'm like, "Babe, drink water." But yeah, and like I said, when it's time to buy a coffee maker, I'm like, stop, don't buy no cheap something that's gonna break because you need like I'm like you use your coffee maker every day. Like it's
I
not
get good
just
use out of my coffee.
it's not just a an
I get my
appliance in the
money's
kitchen. Like
worth.
it's an investment. Like I'm like
I get
use
my money's worth.
like buy you a decent coffee maker. Yeah. Like that's the one thing.
Absolutely, Eva.
Right.
It's good for your kidneys. It's good for your soul. It's good for your brain. It helps me function.
I'm not like that with anything. No, she doesn't have espresso
No,
machine.
it's just a regular K-cup machine. It actually is, JJ.
What can't I live without? What do you think I can't live without?
Chocolate.
I think chocolate? No, I can I haven't had chocolate all day. In a few days. I think for me it's my iPad. Honestly. You have to think about it.
Something you can't live without.
Yeah. Carlos that easy, huh? Lexi?
Oh, for you. You can't live without. She's saying. That's what you can't live without. Lexi.
Well, Lexi. No, I can't live without my wife.
My faces?
I refuse. My wife is my peace. Your gum and glasses. Oh, okay. No. I guess it is Lexi, because Lexi's literally, I know that may sound corny to people, but when you got a hurricane going on in your head every day,
All the time.
like she came home. So the other day, oh my god. So there's nothing so I have IED, intermittent explosive disorder, right? There's nothing on God's green earth that throws me off the deep end faster than technology. And she used to think I make it up. But now she be like, yeah, she's like, you and just technology just does not like that. Oh my God. It literally, oh my God. Like it pisses me off so much. And when she came home yesterday or the other day, she got out the car and she was like, do you need a hug? And I was like, yes. Like, whatever day I uploaded the video, it was that day. The last video I uploaded, it was that day. Like, I was having such a hard time. Like, nothing was going right. Like, everything was glitching on me. It was so frustrating. I dropped my iPad that day. And yeah, it was yes, more than building furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, more than building furniture. Like nothing
Yeah.
pisses me off more than technology. Like it just does not
Technology fight. Oh my gosh.
it just does not work for me. Like
It's a thing. Like, it never goes the way it's supposed to. Like, it's always something.
it's always I'm like and then you try to find instructions or like how to and like you reading something and then I'm like what you're telling me and what I'm looking at my screen looks nothing alike. Like it literally I'm telling you like it oh my God. Like it pisses me off so much.
Yeah, I got out the car and he was just like, I was like, do you need a hug?
Yes, do you need a hug? And I was like, yes.
He looked like a little kid. He was like, yes.
Like I was so worn that day. I was like,
He curses instructions. Yes, he does.
yo, don't judge me. I'm telling you. Like, I know my faults.
Exactly.
I know, right? Like, believe me, I know. Like, I picked a job that is all technology. I know. Like, oh my God. And I know how to do what I know how to do. You know what I mean? So, but it's when I go, so like I use my program that I use to edit. Ask her like all the time. I'm like, every time I use this thing to edit, every time I edit, something different happens. Then I'm like, why is it doing this? I'm like, why is it doing this? Or I open it up and it looks completely different. I'm like, what the hell? Why did this happen? This didn't look like this the last time I used it.
I
Like
was
what?
just here yesterday.
Like it's always something. Yesterday, so I ordered our son. Our son is having a baby, and he wanted a specific like stroller that converts into a car seat type thing or whatever, and it was a little expensive. So it was nerve wracking, like ordering it and then sending it to him. So it required. Oh, I've literally done that. Yeah, I've literally done that. Congrats. What's she saying? Congrats for?
You just said about the baby.
Oh, thank you. And so it required a signature. So my son is like, he's like, send it to a drop off point because they never come into the building. Like
They live in Jersey.
they live in Jersey. There's no parking out front, and they live on a third floor. So there's no. He's like, they never come upstairs. They never gonna do it. So I couldn't do that because it required a signature. So they had to deliver it. No, not even. No, not even. Hold on real quick. Who was that said that? Maya. I love techno. Like I love playing with it. I love holding it. Like I love it. But like when it comes to operating it, like I use myself. I bought a Well, somebody bought a camera for me, and I wound up not using it because there was so many functions. And every time I picked it up, I would press something and something would happen that literally I started like just vlogging with my phone. And that's literally what I use to make these videos is that I use my phone. I use an iPhone. So anyway, so I'm like they require a signature. So I get a message yesterday that they went to deliver it and they claimed nobody was home and they couldn't get a signature. And it was delivered by the post office. So Amazon like dropped it into the post office and then they're the ones that deliver it. Now we all know that the post office is not climbing stairs to deliver a package. So I'm with Amazon and I'm trying to figure it out. And while I'm texting, the screen shifts and now I can't hit the text block. Like I can't hit the text block so that I can start texting. So like even when I move the screen, like it just snaps back up. So I literally had to close out the whole app just to go back in and correct it. But now I have to find, because like they don't make it easy to talk to somebody. So now I had to find where my chat is so that I can continue to chat. Like Tori was like, she was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, and I'm trying not to scream because I'm so mad. I'm like, and she's like, just leave it alone. Like, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. And I was like, and I had to like let it go. I was like, I can't because I'm like, I was texting and all of a sudden it glitched on me and now I can't text. I'm like,
and this is technology, him and technology.
And this happens to me all the time. It is frustrating. It happens to me. Like there are times when I'm literally like slapping my screen because it won't respond, and then other times I go to put it down and it jumps 3 pages. I'm like,
starts recording,
or it starts recording or something. I'm like, oh my god, bro! Like you don't understand. I'm like yeah.
Technology.
Yeah. No, because I mean, thank God they got the package today. They were able to get it. Right, or it freezes up, Miss Maya. They were able to get the package. They both my daughter-in-law and son both text us and was like they got it. So I'm grateful. But no, according to Amazon or the seller or whoever it was, they wouldn't drop it off because they needed somebody to sign for it. So I'm like, okay. So I don't know. But that literally happens to me all the time. Like, there's something happens and I'm like,
Me and Harley be sitting over here like, he's at it again.
yeah, I was.
Yeah, they were
They got it
excited,
earlier
yeah.
today. So about 2:30 they got it. So
My
I was
daughter-in-law
happy.
was super excited.
Yeah.
She was super happy.
So I was like, but yeah, that happens to me. I tell you another thing that always happened to me when we first got together. She didn't believe me until it happened a few times, and she was like, "You damn right that does happen to you." I used to tell her, I was like, every time I like something, it gets discontinued. I start liking it,
He
and it
gets
gets.
into something and then it just disappears. It's no longer.
And she would be like, she's like, really? And then it started happening. Like soda that I used to drink, now I can't find it. This particular chicken, like pre-cooked chicken that I was eating. Yeah, she's sleep. You can't hear her snoring. She's literally right there snoring. Um, chicken I used to get,
Can y'all see her?
and yeah, it happened. And she wouldn't believe me until she's like, coffee, like a particular creamer I used to get. I got into a particular creamer, and then all of a sudden, like that was it. They
You
stopped
couldn't find it anywhere.
after like a couple weeks.
The yogurt.
It was all a dream. Exactly. That's actually a really good song. But yeah, like yogurt that I used to eat. I used to get this particular yogurt, like, and I used to tell her, I'm like, it happens. She's like, no, it doesn't stop. And then until she started looking for it, and I'm like, I told you, like, they're like, oh, somebody's buying this? Stop selling it.
We don't want to sell it no more.
I'm telling you.
Ay. Only Carlos.
I'm telling you. But nothing pisses me off more. Technology and then building. Those in like that order. I'm telling you. If I ever make it big enough, I'll hire a cameraman and an editor. Like, I'm not doing any of that. Like, somebody else can deal with that. I won't do it anymore. I'm like, somebody else can. It gets so frustrating. He said bougie. I'm not bougie. I mean, sometimes.
He's just manifesting it.
Yeah, just manifesting. Law of attraction. I would literally, yeah, I'm like, I'm not. My man purse. It depends on the man purse. Like,
He would. Look, sometimes you gotta, dream big.
if you become rich, you hire a toilet cleaner. See, I'm that. Hey, man, like, what's the point of being rich? To do the things you don't want to do. Look, I'll hire somebody to do this. I'm like, look, man.
I'll just hire somebody to clean. I'd rather do my own cooking.
I'd rather she do all the cooking too. She cooks way better than I do.
I'd rather do the cooking and let somebody clean.
Oh, you need to tell them about your purse debacle. I mean, you got like 30 dogs. Like, I would understand.
I mean, I can understand that, yeah. About my...
What happened yesterday? Tell them.
No.
Tell them.
No.
I'm going to tell them. You don't tell them. So tell them. So, before I started cooking, right, she would always get frustrated with me because she'd be like, babe, what'd you eat? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, so you didn't eat anything all day? And I'm like, no. And she's like, babe, you need to eat. And I'm like, but it tastes so much better when you cook it. Like, she's like, so you're just not gonna eat unless I cook? And I'm like, yeah. Like, what's wrong with that? And she's always thinking, she's like, you need to stop. Like, stop that. Like, you need to feed yourself. So I'm like, okay. And I never listened. So yesterday, I dropped her off. I picked her up from work and I dropped her off. And then I had her errand to run. So I went and did that, right? Normally, when she comes home, I grab her purse. When she gets out, I meet her at the car. I grab her purse. I I I
Empathy.
I grab her purse and whatever bag she has, and then I give her the leash, for Harley and whatever. And then when we come in the door, I unload her purse. Like she usually has, her smokes in there,
Her
her
glasses,
glasses, her
phone.
phone, whatever. And so I unload that stuff, and then I hang her purse up. So yesterday, I wasn't here to do that. So she had a whole 10-minute conversation with Harley yesterday on how she was annoyed that I didn't come inside and unload her purse for her. She was like, hey, the least he could have done was walk me inside and unloaded the purse, and so I have my stuff. She's like, I have to do it now myself. I'm like, oh, really?
I
I'm like,
did. I did. You know what it was? And the reason why it came to me was because I came and I sat down after I got my uniform off. I came and I sat down. And usually by that point, I've already undressed. Like my phone and my glasses are on the couch, whatever, where I sit. And I just come and I sit down and he finishes cooking whatever he was doing. And I come and I sit down and Harley comes and she sits down next to me and we get comfortable. And I just looked at her and I'm like, and she's just staring at me like, what the hell is wrong with you, lady? And I'm like, so now I got to get up and I got to go empty my purse out because your father didn't even have the decency to walk me inside, take my stuff out the purse, and then go do what he had to do. No. Now I got to get up from the couch, go get my stuff out the bag. So then I go and I start taking my stuff out the bag. And I'm like, see, my coffee mug is still in here. Like, and Harley's just looking at me like this lady done lost her mind. But it was a whole conversation. But yeah.
I saw that button. It cleans your button. That's what forever it's gonna be called from now on. A button.
But yeah, I had to empty out my own purse yesterday. Mm-hmm. And
she got mad at me because I slept in one day and I didn't go start the car for her. She's like, I had to go warm up my own car. Like, I'm like, wow. So she like literally she said I had to go warm up the car. Like, what are you, piece of shit husband? Like,
I didn't say that.
No, that you didn't say that, but that was the vibe, right? It was like, what a piece of shit, low life.
I just wanted to make it a point so that the next day it didn't happen again.
So I had to go warm up the car myself, like, and then like she leaves the house like 30 minutes early to warm up the car. I'm like, babe, it don't take that damn long to warm up the car. But she made it a point. She was like, more rain around the hole, less in the pole. That's your slogan. Hell? You wouldn't drive anymore? I hear you.
I hear you, Maya, for sure.
Yeah, so she was like, I had to start the car, warm up the car myself.
I had to sit in the cold seat because my butt warmers weren't on.
I don't love driving anymore. I've probably got 2 million miles on the road. I'm over driving. Like I've driven a lot in my time. I got my license at 23 the first time. I'm 47 now. I've driven a lot in that time. Like I'm over driving. But the bad thing is that I'm so awkward when I'm not the one driving. Mm-hmm. Like Lexi says that all the time. She says, no, I let you drive because you look so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that too.
That too.
Not a little bit, but a lot of it.
Like, I hate...
It is the glue.
Am I a backseat driver? No. Lexi's a backseat driver. Mm-hmm. Lexi's, oh my God. I'd be like, you want to drive, babe? Literally. I literally, like, you want to drive? Like, I will get out right now so you can drive. Like, why don't you park there? Don't do that. Bang! I'm like, oh my God.
He just be doing some crazy shit. Like, you would not put me in the trunk. I'm not a speed demon.
She's not a speed demon. She drives when she first started driving, and she had like some, like, she'd be like, oh, they try to get me off the line, son. Like, she's like, I guess you don't know who taught me how to drive. And but when we fixed the brake, yeah, I remember the video when I got the brakes done. When we fixed the brakes, right? When we fixed the brakes, that next day, she came home a whole 20 minutes earlier. I was like, what the hell was she doing?
And I left at the same time I always do.
She left at the same time. You have to sit in the back whenever you use someone else's car. When she left at the same time I worked that day, and she got home a whole 20 minutes earlier, and I was like, when she texted me that she was 5 minutes away, I looked at the clock like, what? I was like, she was speeding her ass off. She was like, oh, we got brakes. Like,
I'm safe.
yeah, oh, she's a doesn't even remember that. Yeah, JJ, she put the helmet on. She was like, this is Maria Andretti over here. Like, she was like, no, babe, I wasn't speeding. I just took the highway home and didn't. I was like, I was like, the hell? I was like, she a whole 20 minutes early. 20 minutes, not 5. 20. I was like,
I just took the highway. That's all. I'm not a speed racer.
you should see, Lexi got her license when she was already in her 40s. And your son's here. I would imagine. And she used to be
Exactly.
she used to be so nervous to do certain things. Now I'd be like, look at her backing into spots and stuff now. And
Look, the only thing that I will tell you, like, I'll speed, like, I'll be doing some, if some dude pulls up next to me and tries to act like they're gonna, like, take off on me because I'm a female, then I'd be like, oh, you trying to play? Don't think because I'm a woman, I don't know how to put my foot down on this gas pedal. Yeah, exactly.
one day we used to have an Avenger. It was a small little 4-door sedan, but it had a big V6 in it, and it was pretty fast.
That little thing was fast.
And she used to, and then it looked like a Charger from far, right? It would look like a Charger, and she would come.
Thanks, JJ. Nobody caught that, JJ.
In her truck, when we bought her a truck, she was like, they thought they were gonna pull off on me. Like,
Yeah, I had a pickup, so guys would pull up, and look over, and like, oh, it's a girl, and try to take off. Homie, this girl could drive this truck. Don't play with me. I see. Always got that mitt on.
But yeah, so she's we're safer drivers now. We had to be, because we were riding dirty for a while, so we were like ducking and dodging the feds like everywhere we went. Like, it was like, go to speed limit, 2 hands, 10 and 2. Like, oh shit, a cop, pull off, turn.
Signs. All that good stuff.
Yeah. No, she didn't. She couldn't drive a standard. She did well. So, like, I put her in the car, and she wouldn't have been able to drive my car because it was the sports car, because she was I built it for performance. So, like, she wouldn't have been able to get used to the clutch, like the first time. But when
we used to sing it all day, JJ.
when I had my Fit, like, it was a standard, and I got her to move it once, and she did. Like her first try, she moved the car, and I used to tell her, I'm like, starting is the hardest part. Like once you're moving, it's literally normal driving. And so she would do, but then she didn't want to do it. She was like, no, I don't want to do all that. Like I just want to hit the gas and go.
Brake. That's it. That's all I want to do.
There's a picture floating around the internet somewhere, and it's a picture of a brake, the accelerator, brake, clutch, and then the e-brake pedal. So it's like it looks like 4 pedals. And one day, one of those naked pics. And so one day she looks at the photo and she's like she embarrassed that she doesn't know this, but she was confused. Like so she tried to slightly ask, she's like, what is that? And I told her, I said, look at the photo, like look at it. And she looked at him like, she's like, yeah, but what's that photo? What's that pic? And I was like, that's an e-brake. Like, remember? Like, and she's like, oh, yeah. She's like, okay, I get it. She's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. She's like,
I was like, why are there 4 pedals here? What the hell? Who does that?
But it confused a whole generation.
Like, who does that? And why?
Good thing it wasn't any of you guys old enough to remember when the stick shift was on the shoulder and you had to like shift that way? I don't know how to drive like that. But a car came in like that one day.
That would be hard as hell.
And I was like, I had to drive it in the shop. I was like, what the hell is this? He's like, you never seen one of those? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm only 30 something. Like, this is way before my time.
JJ remembers.
You remember that? Yeah, like it was, I forgot what it's called, but it's you can't drive sticks? Oh, I loved driving sticks, but I mean, I was in the racing, so I had to learn, and that's a funny story. Remind me to tell you that one day. That is a funny story how I learned. But this one was 3 on the shoulder. Stick shifts, like it's. I mean, if you're not into like performance, then like it makes no sense. Like to get one, like there's no point. Like stick shifts are like it kills me how people get stick shifts and like they're like normal cars. Like I felt so silly with a stick shift in my Fit. I was like, this is
exactly, JJ.
Not a fast car. Like why did I get a stick shift? But but if you're like into performance and racing and stuff like that, like you need a stick shift.
And the emergency brake when necessary. Other than that, I don't need nothing else.
No, like I think that I read something not too long ago where there was like one car in the whole U.S. that was made. I mean, I'm sure older ones are still around.
No, you didn't, Eva.
But there was only like one sedan that was made in 2025 or 2024 that still had
on the top?
No, they don't make those no more.
Oh.
Just the regular standard. But they don't make stiff, like even performance cars these days. Production performance cars don't come with a standard transmission anymore. Although those were cheaper on insurance standards.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. When you have a standard, like that car's not gonna do anything you don't make it do. There's no forgetting I left it in drive and it took off. Like if you're not hitting the clutch and the gas and have the right amount, that car's gonna stall. What the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, so they're literally, and then it's cheaper to build. A standard transmission is thousands of dollars cheaper than an automatic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, an automatic transmission has sensors and all sorts of stuff in it. That's surprising that you never got into stick shifts. Like I don't know, I had good memories, but like I said, I was in the racing.
I'm with you, JJ.
I used to build cars. I used to build cars to race, so like I was, you can't race on automatic. Like that's gay. You're like, ew, it's an automatic, and you're on a track. Maya said you must be old.
Ay, ay, ay.
But sticks, yeah, that's fun. Like back in the day, like you get a good transmission, good clutch. Nice. Oh,
Wow.
that is nice. I want to see pics. That is nice. Eleanor.
Wow.
What year? What year, Eva?
You're yelling. You heard
Oh,
Harley.
my bad.
You heard Harley.
But yeah, it's purple. Oh, so it's got to be like a 1990. It's got to be a Fox body. I think that's the year where they had the purple ones.
It's
Unless somebody
purple.
painted one. I've never seen any other year model, like generation, that was purple. Fox body is the ones that Chad had.
Purple rain.
Yeah, but what year,
Purple
Eva?
rain.
Did they make a Shelby Fox body? I don't even know.
I think they did. Must. Yeah.
Carroll Shelby. That dude was the man. Carroll Shelby. I don't like Mustangs, but I would drive the hell out of a Shelby. I would. Those just look clean.
Love me a Mustang.
Those just look clean. Salines are not bad. I don't know if they still make Salines, but Salines weren't bad. But they weren't better than Shelby's though. Oh, it's an Eleanor. Nice. Nice.
Wow.
You know what a 69 Mustang looks like? Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I don't know too much about carbureted engines because I cut my teeth on fuel injected. But if there was one muscle car from back in the day that I would love to own, it would be a 69 GTO. Like I would love a 69 GTO. Oh, my password does not work on your phone.
Nope. Not even a little bit. Nope. Not at all. Not gonna happen.
For those of you that don't know, that's what a 69 Shelby looks like. And then I would buy.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, that's nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Those are gorgeous. And then I would buy a 69. I've been in love with these cars. I mean, like, hold on, I gotta find the right one. I gotta get a good picture though, man. Hold on. I gotta get a good picture.
He's being picky about his picture.
Oh yeah, you got to get the right one. The one I would get. Here's a good one. This is a good one. Look at that. Look how clean that is. And that's not sexy.
It is beautiful.
Like this is what if I had the money, this is what I would buy. A 69 GTO. Not in that color. Like I like the purple one, but like that is whoo. Ever since I saw the movie Triple X, remember that movie with Vin Diesel and Samuel Jackson? Ever since was it Samuel Jackson? I think it was Samuel Jackson. Ever since I saw that movie, yeah, like that is. Ever since I saw that movie, I was like, oh my god, like that is, whoo, that is sexy. 69 GTO, yeah. Oh, and a 60 Bonneville, nice. Oh yeah,
Bonnevilles are pretty.
yeah. Bonnevilles are pretty. Pontiac was Pontiac used to make some really good cars. They weren't as good as like as they went
got
along,
older,
but the
yeah.
originals, like the older ones, the classics, yeah. Pontiac used to make really nice looking cars. Like I'm telling you, the GTO is my favorite. Or like I tell you another one I like is the '57 Jet, Vet, Corvette, the '57 Vet. Like yeah, nice. Oh yeah. I don't know too much about muscle cars because that's not what I cut my teeth on. Like I'm an import guy, but there are some of them that I'm like, wow, that would be. Some they can be
They can be depending on
like if you have original parts, you got the
Yeah.
original title.
if they took care of it.
If they took care of it, like yeah, like it can an original, and then it depends on how popular the car is. Like a 66-year-old Aztec is not gonna be. A Pinto is not gonna be like but like if you have like a Charger, even a Challenger, if you have a Cuda,
That's something we should look into.
what?
Going to a car show.
Do you like to go car shows? You would like to go to one? Okay. The Shelby GT500s,
Well, the
classic
racing.
vets,
Like we went
like
that
drag
time.
racing. What's another old car? Uh, El Caminos. Like I've seen some really nice El Caminos. Um, yeah, there's a Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Bel Airs are nice. Like I've seen some really nice hooked up Bel Airs. Like those are really nice. Anyway, I can talk about this for days. But look, we're gonna hop off because we've been on since like Jesus walked on water. So we're gonna get off and we may be on tomorrow. It depends.
Don't have nothing
It
going
depends.
on.
Yeah, it depends on how Lexi feels. We might just decide to probably not as long, but just come on and BS. So if you see us on, come swing through. And oh yeah, thank you, Miss Maya, because I completely forgot about that. I will figure out what I can do with this, and then but we catch you guys tomorrow, and
Bye.
vlogs coming this week.
Peace
Love you
out.
guys.
Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Good night.